What's going on, guys? T Blake here, and today we're going to be checking out 3 recent Jordan releases, 2 of which kind of sold out. We keep seeing them restock, but some really big classics, and then kind of like a twist on a classic that I grabbed under retail. So we're going to unbox those. As always, this content's up a little bit early on Patreon. I've had a huge amount of support over there, both there and the Discord server. That was something that I started last Thursday. We're already up around 2,000 members for it. So there's just been some amazing things going on over there. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just check out the links down below in the description and you guys can learn all about it. So we're gonna get into this review, and as I'm reviewing them, let me know what you guys have picked up recently or why you might have passed on some of these re-releases of Jordans that, you know, for a little bit have been kind of in the vault. Oh, and before we get started, if you want to like this video, that would be great. All right, guys, first up, we have a Easter edition of the Hare Jordan 7. Now, this was kind of something that was like really clearly themed with Easter. One of the things that was amiss for this was the $250 retail price. I do not know what Jordan Brand was thinking with that retail price. I get that the shoe used some like faux horsehair on the upper, but $250 didn't make any sense. Like a week after these dropped, I picked them up for $150. $150 makes a little bit more sense. One of the things that I've always loved about the Jordan 7 is the coloring on the tongue, the fact that they've incorporated it with the packaging here. Now, it has been a while also since I bought a Jordan 7, so I'm not sure if they've incorporated this with the Pata release or anything like that, but this was really cool to see just opening it up the box. I actually love the pastels, and I do like seeing the faux pony hair on this. That's one of my favorite materials on a sneaker when it's done correctly, and to kind of really play into like the literal rabbit hair part of this is great. They kept the outsole kind of in line with the traditional Jordan 7 hair, so the coloring's pretty much the same, albeit slightly tweaked down. I think this green is a little bit more pastel than the original release, in my opinion at least. The Jordan 7 tongue on this case is all going to be this pastel pink color. On other Jordan 7s, I'll actually integrate different like little striping here, and every pair is slightly different from the other because they're all cut from like a gigantic piece of fabric. You got the little neoprene sock liner there, and then you can see the hits from the inside paper in the insole there. So sneaker retro number 1 under retail. Let me know what you guys think. This is looks pretty crisp there. This is pretty true to color, I will say. So if you're trying to get an idea of what these look like in person, this video is pretty good right now. Next up, we have the DMP Jordan 6. Now, this was the throwaway from the DMP pack that released in the early 2000s. The 11s everyone wanted, the 6s no one wanted. Oftentimes these would be taken out of the the box that it came in had like 2 different little pull-out boxes. So these would just be sold pretty much without a box oftentimes. So for Jordan Brand to bring them back out, especially with the timing of the Michael Jordan documentary that's going on, this to me made a lot of sense. And this was one of my favorite sneakers from the pack. I actually preferred these in the DMP pack. So let's take a look. So this one was also slightly elevated at $200. They got the dog tag as well, which is a cool little feature. That was something that came on the pack too. I will say the shoe reminds me immediately so much of the Lakers Jordan 6. It's just a couple stitching and notes kind of away from being that exact shoe. Translucent outsole, you got the lighter blue there. Not too much to say about this one. If you like black and gold and you want something kind of crisp, to me this is a cop. They've been restocking here and there. I've been posting them on Kicks Under Cost. Same with the Jordan 5, which is spoiler alert will be next. But let me know what you guys think. The nubuck on this upper is not too bad. It's, again, people calling it suede. It's nubuck, guys. Been doing this a long time. But I absolutely love this shoe personally for me. But obviously, some of you guys may be on the fence. I think if you have an opportunity to pick up at retail or under retail, I would do it. All right, last but not least, this was probably one of the Jordans I was looking forward to the most. My first numbered Jordan retro was the Wolf Gray Jordan 5. I remember walking in the mall and walking out with that pair. It was just like such a special feeling. So the Jordan 5 does have a special place in my heart. You'll notice these are all size 12. I've been sizing up or half sizing up in my Jordans just because they usually kind of like hurt my feet. That's like a personal problem. Traditionally, these fit true to size. You'll notice they got the Nike Air branding here. They've thrown back to the OG. An amazingly supple leather on these. They did an awesome job justifying the elevated price point, in my opinion. These are amazing. Now, Michael Jordan, one of the design elements here is a 3M tongue, and when he was going up for dunks, you know, the flash of the camera kind of had that nice reflective hit. That was the idea of adding the 3M to the tongue. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time 3M was implemented on the Jordan Retro line. So they've kept it very true to the OG shaping, styling, embroidery here in the back with the Nike Air, as well as inside the tongue. You can also see that they added the Nike Air inside the insole as well. So they did a really good job. I'm not just saying that. Now, they've restocked here and there. It looks like stock's pretty much out. So if you missed out, man, if you were on the fence, I would do it. You know, I think especially with the hype that's going on with everything like OG Michael Jordan related from the documentary that's going on, I think this is super, super worth picking up. And one of the reasons why I grabbed it personally.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Let me know down in the comments which of the three was your favorite. Maybe none of them were your favorite. That's okay. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. And if you guys are interested, like I said in the beginning of the video, of any of the Patreon or Discord stuff, just let me know. That link is down below in the description. And if you just want to check it out and just see what's going on, totally cool as well. Peace, guys.